I didn't really get any information about him except he was extremely old and he ran the universe.
Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie, and there have been some hardcore Star Wars Episode 7 rumors flying around. Conan O'Brien even offered Harrison Ford $1,000 to spill his guts. So I thought it'd be fun to do a big update on the movie and discussify the Jedi rumor mill. So the big rumor is that Lucasfilm and Disney are trying to find a way to bring back actor Ian McDiarmid. You remember him, he's the guy that played the Emperor, that guy that got thrown down an elevator shaft 20 years ago. The rumor goes on to say that he's only coming back as a Force spirit, and no, he's not bringing back Hayden Christensen, thank Jeebus. But it does lead me to believe that they might be bringing back some more characters from the original trilogy, even if the rumor about the Emperor isn't true. But there have been a lot of negative rumors recently, like J.J. Abrams leaving and their story being terrible. I don't know if I totally believe the stories about J.J. Abrams leaving the project, because producers come and go on projects all the time, so it could just be that he's dealing with Star Trek 3 problems, but hopefully he might take some Patton Oswalt filibuster notes. That might help him a little bit, who knows. So while George Lucas actually came out against this J.J. Abrams rumor, saying that he's definitely not leaving the project, it does lead me to believe that they're having some story problems. I think the real reason that Star Wars wasn't at D23 is that they just don't have enough of a script yet. Not that it's terrible or that it's bad. The writer on the project right now is Michael Arndt. He's the head writer. They have a lot of people working on it. Obviously producers like Kathleen Kennedy, and J.J. Abrams is helping out as much as possible too. He didn't come to D23 just because they're in such an early phase. You know, who wouldn't have problems writing a new Star Wars movie? There's so much canon to deal with, and obviously we know they're going to deal with some of the things that happened in the previous movies. It's going to be in that George Lucas universe because they've already got Han, Leia, and Luke. But don't you just think that those things kind of support the idea that the Emperor might be coming back? There's actually a basis for this in the comic books too. If you've ever read Dark Horse's Dark Empire comic book, the Emperor actually comes back as a Force spirit and basically inhabits a new clone of himself. So bam, you have 18-year-old Emperor. I don't think that'll be happening in this new Star Wars trilogy, but I do think the possibility of Force spirits is very strong. The rumor actually goes on to say that there's also going to be a new Sith apprentice that's going to come with that Emperor Fourth spirit. So obviously that's just the rule of two, and that's kind of something that George Lucas cooked up. I don't know that that was in the comic books, but maybe somebody can correct me. It does lead me to believe that there is going to be some sort of dark Jedi or some sort of antagonist towards whoever these new Jedi are going to be. But let me know what you think about all this. Is the Emperor going to come back as a Force spirit? Is there going to be some new big bad? Or will the Emperor be part of it and there'll be some other big bad that he'll just be trying to train? Personally, I think that the first movie in this new trilogy is going to set up a villain, but it won't necessarily be the big villain. Just like in the previous Star Wars movies, you really don't meet the Emperor till that second movie, so whoever the big bad is of this new trilogy, we probably won't meet that person or Force spirit until the second or third movie. But since we're bringing back all kinds of characters from the first trilogy, let me know, who do you want to see from the supporting cast? Obviously we know some of the main cast that's coming back, so just let me know. It could be any droids or any aliens or anything at all. So in other news, my Legend of Korra contest is coming to the end of its first week. I'll be announcing my winner on Saturday. You can click here to get the rules if you haven't entered yet. I also just did my first video game video for the channel. It's all about PewDiePie's new Humble Bundle. It's super awesome, so click here to check that out, learn about all the new games. Thanks so much for watching. High fives!